Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. I know, surprise! But please bear with me. I'm trying to get back into videoing. It's been a lot going on, and my husband, as you have seen, has been doing some videos, and I'm very blessed. So let's go and let's see if we can do this without too many issues. So Halloween, it's almost October, and it's my favorite. I've been doing a lot of stuff, without recording, and I always say this. I always think about recording when it's too late. I have a vlog I have coming out soon, maybe tomorrow, just about some stuff that's been going on. Nothing major, nothing too major, but just enough, to be a little much in life. But today we're not going to talk about that. I'm going to make something for a wall hanging for my daughter. So these are wood blocks, and these are from Plaid. You can get them Plaid online, Plaid Crafts. Or you can get them at Michael's. You can use a canvas. You can use your art journal page, whatever. And they are these great wood pallets. Now, very nice, easy to hang. And this is a canvas, and I haven't quite decided which one I'm going to use yet, or what exactly I'm going to do, but we're going to do something. So, I found these Poe stickers, which is hard for you to see. And Emily's favorite is Edgar Allan Poe, and I thought, well, let's play. So, I'm going to use these as my main thing. And I'm probably going to do resin on the top, but I'll do a short when I'm done. So you guys can, once it's all resined and stuff, so you guys can see. So this is what they look like. Got these at Michael's, not a big deal. I got these from the dollar store, I believe. Yeah, the dollar store. So I'm thinking about using one of these because I love these. Now I haven't decided because the minute I put glue on these stars, if you can see, they're like iridescent. I don't know if it's going to take that away, so we're going to see about that. I also have some paper that I embossed, which I might do because I like that texture thing going on. I got these little cute, if you've seen any previous videos, you see I was sent a great little package of art supplies, and so this was one of them, which is the Tim Holtz I don't know, Halloweeny thing with witches and stuff. So I just chose a couple bats, which I think I'm missing a bat, but I'm batty anyway lately. A couple bats and some cats just to add to this, and let's get it going. So I think first what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Now I was going to do a canvas, but I think I'm going to just use one of these. And of course, I'm going to use ModPodge. Shayla, if you're watching this, send me your home address so I can send you your winning package. Please, Shayla, it's sitting here and I really want to get it to you. So you can play. Or the kids can play with it. Or whatever. The fun crayons. Okay. So, when you're doing napkins, which it's all over the internet, and I'm not going to go too much into that at the moment, although I could because I love twofers, I call them. And I'm going to take this back off. Now, what's great about this is you can see it's still got the pattern on there, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be fun to use in another project. And then it only has one little star thing on there. And then it has this here. So you can, of course, do this the fun way where I'll show you a real good tip if you don't have scissors sitting around, but maybe you have a paintbrush. Just go and wet like that. And then you can, look at me. Look at me. I'm a magician. I know how to play. Okay, so look at me. See? Of course, I have this poor, pathetic jar of Mod Podge that just keeps filling and filling, and I keep ripping off the crust and all the things. So I'm going to use some Mod Podge. If you don't have Mod Podge, look, don't get upset. Don't think you can't do this, because you can. And use a glue stick. Use PVC glue, white school glue. Use what you got. You got double-sided tape. Tape it down. Okay, so that was a mouthful. If you guys would like to be part of my membership, my info is down below. You can do a very small amount if you would like to support me and my channel. You can also PayPal us if you would like to just do one donation, you know, just to help us out. That would be so appreciated. You know, medical bills and all the things are so much anymore. Okay, so I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get the perks together. They're also starting a new thing on YouTube where you could just donate. You know, if you want to donate 50 cents or $1 or whatever. I think that would be much easier than the memberships for everybody involved. But okay, so see what I did? I just laid it down. Now I really don't want to I know it looks blown out. I really don't want to ruin that sparkle because I want it to sparkle, but I also kind of don't want I mean the folds I'm not too mad at, and I'm not keeping it necessarily white. I don't know what I'll do. We'll see. I'm just going to go with a wet paintbrush. I wiped the Mod Podge off. Okay. And of course, these edges, I can just go, I can cut them off, I can wet them and pull them off. It is really simple. And, you know, you don't have to throw these away. You can use them. I might save them and make paper with them because I love making paper. And I wonder, you know, these would probably be good. I'm not worrying if I cut it off a little bit, you know. Just gonna rip it. Okay. I don't have my heat gun plugged in right at the moment, of course. And for me to plug it in would take 20 minutes, so we're just gonna go with the flow. I can blow it, but that ain't gonna work. There we go. All right, she's done. All right. As you can see, it's still got sparkle. I'm not mad. Okay, so next I want to put a cat in the background. And maybe a bat in the background. Now, I cut them. Can you see it has a little bit of the gold on it, which I'm kind of digging. So I might do like that. Or, all right. Now you can do this with stickers too. Like if you have stickers, or maybe you just want to use those stickers, by all means, use what you have. I think what I'm going to do, where did that bat go? The bat flew and I have no idea where he went. He was so little. Did I kill him? Did he go in my nail? Where did he go? Here he is. Oh, God, when your hands don't work and then, okay. I think I'm going to go in with some of this. I'm going to tear these edges so they're not perfect. I can hear my dog growling. But I think I'm going to lay that there. I know I get on people's nerves when I say, I think. I'm going to lay it there. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to glue that. I add water, you know, on my brush. I love Mod Podge. But you don't need to use it as thick as you think. You know, you can definitely add a little bit of water like I do on my brush just to kind of thin it down a little bit. But you can do that with any kind of glue you're using. I am using Mod Podge. And then that will dry. And do I want a little bit more? Let's see. I'll put you there. I mean, I might save this big piece and do something else because I get so excited when I do things and it comes out so cool. And then I'm like, oh, I could do this. Now look on here. Can you see how like the white got embossed as well? So I'm going to just pull some of that off to make it the background. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but we're going for it. And you can see this is much thicker glue than when I had my brush in the water, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to dry. It's all going to dry the same. Just depends on what I got going on and if I'm lazy, which I can be. Okay. And just pull that off a little bit. I'm going with my fingers. Make sure there's no... Okay. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so then let's open up this. So obviously we have to have... These are flat. These are not 3D. That's why I want to... I'll put him down here. That's why I want to... Oh, he's 3D, that little bird though. Resonant. Just to kind of give it. Now, I was thinking about, and I bought 2 of them to try it. I'll roll this off. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's being a baby. I have a dog that cries over everything. Okay. Danny, you have a dog that cries over anything? He does. Okay, so we have this. Maybe what I'll do is see if this helps. If I tilt it this way a little bit, does that make it a little bit easier to see? I need it up higher. Up higher. Come on now, why is it being really a pain in the butt? Okay, that'll be better. We'll just work like this today. Okay, so you see that. Then, what else do we have here? Gotta do the typewriter, right? Maybe. No, don't take him off, Cal. The typewriter here. I was gonna do a scene, but I kind of just went, okay. And then, let's see. Take him off. I'm not really thrilled with him right there yet. So I took him off. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do the books here. Kind of like that's his desk, right? I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. We're playing. And I think... no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in with cat, because we always have the cats laying. Always getting their cat hair everywhere. And I'm not completely gluing down till I'm done because I want to make sure. And then I think him, because it's going to be like a bust. I'll do him here. Like all the things Edgar Allan Poe-ish. You know what I mean? And of course, gotta have black cats. I like him up here. Okay. I'm gonna have to put something here. I don't know what yet, but we will. Okay, so let's go. Let's see these bats. Oh, come here, cat. One. Am I the only one who talks to myself? I'll literally talk to myself for hours. Like, oh no, it shouldn't go there. It should go here. Okay. Okay. don't like him here. I think the less the better. I think he should go in the middle. What do you think? I think he should go in the middle. I think this gets it off. Come here. Gotta be careful because that's black cardstock, and you know, if it gets wet. Yeah, see, that's not dry all the way. So we'll just leave him there for now. Let's see if I pull it this way. Will it come off? Started to dry there, but guess what? There we go. I like him there. Wonder if I put... Okay. All right. Now that I'm looking at that, is that a cat? Or... No, it has to be a cat because it's on its thing. Okay. Let me put cat here. My daughter has 2 black cats, so I want to make sure I get both cats. So if I turn it this way, let's see. See, if I turn the cat that way, he's very, no, we're going to do black. All right, so I'm going to do a black cat sitting on there, because definitely. And the black cat sitting right here. Yeah. Okay, this, not digging. So I'm going to have to put something there. I will. I'll probably put a little bit more of that paper. Just to kind of, you know, okay. Talk to myself, I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to do this because I'm not happy with that. And we're going to take it away. I think there's a gnat flying around and it's getting on my nerves. All right. And push it there, like that. And then I'm gonna just have to glue his butt down right here. Right here. Like this. Okay. And I will put a coat of ModPodge on when I'm done, because when I go to resin it will protect everything, right? Okay. Put the kitty cat here. I might put some black glitter, like put a small coat of resin and then black glitter and then the final coat maybe? Who knows? A little head like that. And then I'll just give a quick once over. But I don't want this wet when I put the glitter because, you know. Push it like this. Put them on the books. There we go. Okay. Let's give him a quick coat. And you can see I'm not going in. It doesn't have to be thick. I just want a coat on there to protect it. I'm going to go in for the bits. Okay, a little glue. I'll probably have to fill that up soon. I'm going to go in. 1. Wherever they lay, that's where they're going to stick. Cut this off. A little bit more on here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back with words and like to kind of, you know, finish it up. I like the torn look. I'm going to take my nail and just kind of see if I can cut through some of it just to give it. I might have to do a wash over it now. Like a brown, I don't know what I'm going to do because I love the stars, but now I'm just like, oh, I want it to look, it looks too nice. I need like a brown antiquing. So I'll be back. Okay, so let me just tell you what I did. You can see I added some quotes. So I added, and so being young and dipped in folly, I fell in love with melancholy. With me, poetry has not been a purpose, but a passion. Art is to look at, not to criticize. I became insane with long intervals of horrible sanity. To elevate the soul, poetry is necessary. Never to suffer would never to have been blessed. There is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion. So I put some of them on there, and I got my Mod Podge on there. And so what I'm going to do before I let this fully dry is I'm going to take some. This is folk art, and the color is bark brown, but of course use whatever you have. I have a bunch of other quotes printed out there that I decided not to use or didn't have the space. Do I want this brown? Let's see. Do I have a darker brown? Do I have a darker brown? Doesn't seem so right here. So I guess it is bark brown. It is. I'm going to take my paintbrush that I was using. I just rinsed it off. I'm going to grab some of this in here. You can see. I'm going to put it here. And I'm just going to dip one more time just to make it watery. And we're going in. Because I want it to be aged. I love the stars and all, but honestly, I want my brush a little bit more. I want this aged. We'll see. We'll see what this color does. It's not my favorite color to use, but it is the color I have here. I guess I could mix a little brown, black in it if I wanted. I mean, I don't want it all. I don't want it like too beat up, but let's see. Let's see what I can do. This is the funnest part, though. Now I know that probably the Mod Podge is going to make some areas that won't necessarily take as well as others, and I'm okay with that. I can go in with a marker or a gelato or something to that, you know. Okay, so let's see. Kind of looks all right. Gonna leave it go for a second. I don't necessarily want to wipe it right away. And I think I'm going to use a piece of this paper. It's butcher paper. Or use whatever you have. You know, paper towel will work as well. Might go to the paper towel next. I'm going to lay this and just kind of rub it like this. And see. Not lifting up as much as I want. Which obviously, I mean, this is just, you know, butcher paper, but I want it to lift up a little bit, you know, and I really want to be able to read these, which I might have to go in with marker. We'll see. To maybe outline them. I don't know. Oh, this is much better. I put little green in the eyes, if you can see. Okay. So I'm going to dry this. I guess I could do a Shakespeare one, even though that's not what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. We'll see. They might just be stickers I throw into my thing. See, no, I love this. It's like ripped and picking up on all the little mushy parts. I'll do that. Now, of course, you know, I mean, I could have put a million quotes on here, but this is kind of where I went with. Okay. I want it to look dirty and dingy and, you know, ragged and then rusty. Alright, I'm going to go in a little bit more. I think I'm going to add a little black on this one. This is some, shake it up. And a little ploop of black. Just the littlest ploop. And do it there. Bless you, babe. Yeah, and go like this. And just swipe it on some of these edges. Like, I don't want it everywhere, but like. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now, go in, just, especially on the words, so we can read them. And just give a little wipe, a little swipe-ish. Swipe-ish. Remember, this could be a journal page, a ATC if you really want to. I mean, you know, you could work it. Just do a Missy Elliott. Anybody know what that means? Okay. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to put the lid on this. And then I'm going to hold this up to you now. What I'm going to do is I'll finish this video and then I will update you. Because resin, obviously, I have to let this dry. And I'm going to do some resin on it. And that takes a minute. So I was going to do some black glitter. I don't know. I might put resin, like just a thin coat of resin to coat it. And then in these areas where it's a little bit more plain, I guess, maybe a little bit of black glitter or maybe glitter. I don't know. Okay, let's just go like this. So here it is so far. I love it. She's going to love it to hang on the wall. And like I said, once I get done, the resin's going to really make it, you know, everything pop. And I like that unconsciously what I did was I put him, he's a little off center, which so am I, and so is he, or so is he, just to the side a little bit, right? And then I put, and that was unconscious, but obviously, you know, that's just the way it was, and that's the way it is, and I'm happy with that. So I am really happy with this. I really, really am. And I can't wait to show you guys once it's done. Again, I'll do it as a short on my channel. But let me show you something real quick before I go. Let me move this. I have this embossed paper, remember? So let me show you. Take your brush and you want it fairly dry. You don't want it to be, you know, my brushes are always soap and sup and wet or whatever. And I'm just going to go in like this, grab some paint, and then wipe it off on my brush a little bit. And then take it, and I like to hold it up here so it's looser, and just run it over that texture. Watch what happens. Can you see that coming to life? You could see the letters. And you can do this any color, you know, obviously. Look at that. So now, and I always say this, go both ways, because I like to go both ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's darker. But it picks up on the... See how much of a difference that is? It depends on what look you're going for. Look at that. And you can see whatever you embossed, right? Oh, I love it. I love playing with this stuff. Now, I'll just leave this dry. Because then this doesn't have to go all to waste. It was used for something. And I don't have no problem doing like this. Although I'm going to use the rest of that to do the sides. But I'll just leave this dry. And then I can do a art journal page or add this to the back of an ATC. There's a million things we can do with that. Okay, I just wanted to show you that real quick. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to wet my brush. Because I don't want this to be... And I do have to do a little bit of cutting of some papers. Or... maybe it's just leave it like that because it is old and crusty. You know? Just add it. And give us some old crust. Oh, brush needs wet. So essentially you're just staining that, which is all it is, staining the wood. I'm not doing anything fantastical. I'm just using whatever that is left, wetting my brush, going in, and just putting some of that in there. You can sand it if you're like, oh, I got some drippage of glue or whatever. I just like it because it just makes it look good, you know? Get those sides going. Don't ever hesitate to wet your brush when you're doing this kind of stuff. Okay. mean, really, that's all. That's all she needs. If you get too much on there, whatever. But, you know, just a little tip for you too, when you do stuff like this and it's on wood, and once this is all dry and you say, oh, you know what, too much here too, take a little, what do you call it, nail file, and just give it a little bit here, a little bit there. So yeah, so this is it so far. So like I said, this is basically done. Not going to do anything other than leave it dry, throw a coat of resin over it, trim it. I have a trim tool upstairs that I'm excited to try to like get all this off. And yeah, and then I'll do like a short in a day or so showing you what it looks like when it's done. So I'm so excited. Thanks for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what else you would like to see. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and doing well. And I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. And as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.